Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Cap Nation Live, Sunday game day edition. We're a little late. Overslept a little. I got excuses, but hey, we won't use them. Welcome. It's actually a funny story. But anyways, welcome everybody. Cap Nation Live, Sunday game day edition. Sunday guaranteed play going down. You have 10 minutes to sign up. If you're not on board, get on board. That is going to be a great time. That'll be another nice winner like our big guaranteed Saturday play, which was a nice, easy path to victory yesterday. Just $50 guaranteed to win. You get the next one free. You could also get it for free with any purchase over $99. Yes, folks, you can get the Sunday play free with any purchase over 99 buckaroos. Premium play is off to a tough start today after Bate Borisov gave up a goal at the 90-minute mark to Pittsburgh after being up 2-0 to give up too late. That one's tough. That one is definitely tough. But hey, they'll have a bounce back. They got one more to go that hasn't even started yet. Personal plays, we were an inning away from being 2-0. But the China Trust Brothers and Taiwanese baseball let us down, giving up a single run to the Uni Presidente Lions in the top of the ninth. Sealed our fate from another sweep as we swept the board yesterday. But we're 1-1 right now with one more to go. A little bit later on in the afternoon. Hopefully, we'll win that one and give us another winning day. Because I was expecting another sweep today. Michael, that's William, good morning. That was my I got the update while I was sitting in the Starbucks, the first goal by the Starbucks drive-thru, and I was like, oh, okay. And then as I'm walking into the office, I see the second one, and I went, ooh, whoa, what the hell? But that one, that's definitely a tough one, to say the least. That is definitely a tough one, to say the least. Kind of like FC's UFC last night was a very big, tough one. But, you know, that happens. That definitely happens from time to time. It's not his first time having a bad UFC event. Or hell, not even his first time having two bad UFC events in a row. But he'll bounce back strong. He always does. To the haters out there wanting to blow me up like I'm the one that picked it for you. Oh, well. You're barking up the wrong tree. Shooting from the hip at the wrong guy, let me tell you. But hey, whatever floats your motorboat there, buddy. But people that want to be rude and disrespectful, I can promise you, you probably won't get that sweet personal feeling from me, that's for sure. Or definitely won't influence me to take that extra step to go the extra mile. That is a fact. Scott said you didn't catch the fight. Was it close? The Amanda Nunez fight, no. But we weren't playing that one. He had a couple that went severely wrong. But hey, you know, this is what I tell everybody. If you want to put your marbles and in your entire life savings on a sport that hinges, where in reality, every fighter has a chance because they've got a punching chance. They've got the fighter's chance. It only takes one. So, as I always tell everybody, I wouldn't put all your bread in that one basket, all right? We did win guaranteed Saturday yesterday. I did sweep the board. I always bet our regular plays the biggest. Myself personally, UFC is fun. Not only is it fun to watch, it's entertainment. And we make some money doing it. But I'm never going to go crazy or go huge. Why? Because of that one aspect that I just said. It's definitely a long-term investment. But hey, if you guys want to beat up FC, you know, that's your God-given right. You want to be just downright disrespectful. At least when you come to try and attack us on Twitter, use a real name, not a fake name. Don't be a fucking coward. Yeah, you heard me say it. I apologize if you're playing this loud and your children heard. But it is a gambling channel, which means 21 and older. And I am a sailor, so, you know, dropping the F-bomb is like any other word. And it doesn't piss me off. It actually makes me laugh when I see people get on Twitter and want to blow me up like, you know, I'm the one picking it. Hey, you want to blow me up because I gave you a shitty personal play? Hey, by all means. Scott, what's going on? Oh, nothing in here. I'm just having some fun. Funny, people want to talk shit behind a fake name on Twitter, but we already know who they are because they changed their name, but they tried deleting, because on Twitter you could actually delete your messages to where the other person doesn't see them anymore, but they didn't delete all of them. So it was very easy to tell exactly who they were. Absolutely, Scott. System plays closing out another one. I believe that line actually closed at plus 130 or plus 140. We put out the Twins at plus money, plus 110. And I believe I saw plus 130 around the time the UFC was going down. And then I believe it did tick a little bit higher. I'm not too sure. But yes, definitely. Closed out another system play, which was always nice. And to be honest, the Twins should have did it in Game 1 when they were plus 150. The Twins had their chance in Game 1, and we should have had a Game 1 winner there. But, hey, we'll take it. It was a plus money dog for 2 out of the 3 games. And we'll take it. We'll reset. We'll start another round of system plays. And we'll go from there. System plays now go to 26-1. So, some crazy wild videos on Twitter. Some Antifa attacking a black police officer in Austin, Texas. Absolutely horrible. He should have just shot them all. I'm telling you, it usually only takes getting rid of one to get rid of the rest. Michael says, dang, plus 130 for real. I always try to bet early because people hammer them. That's the same thing. I bet it, and I got plus 110. And I was actually shocked to see plus 130. And then I do believe I saw 140 as well. Chris says, I purposely waited for the better line, then forgot to bet it. Titus, good morning. Good morning to all good morning to all. Thanks for the early morning finger, Kyle. It's for the haters. Absolutely. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. It's happened to all of us. Good morning, Keith. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mr. Davis, welcome. You know, that has definitely happened to all of us. Happened to me, especially with the international lines. You wait and you're expecting it. Next thing you know, you're sleeping. It's kind of like my waking up and getting live this morning. What happened was, I actually had my alarm set for 4:05 in the morning. And I wake up, it's 3:59. And my 4-year-old is screaming bloody murder. Now, apparently, I snore worse than a two-stroke chainsaw from 1999. So the wife's got some earplugs in so she can sleep peacefully. So I give her a good solid minute to see if maybe, she just couldn't find her teddy bear or blanket or something. And it doesn't stop. So I go in there at 4 o'clock. And she tells me she's scared. It's scary, it's scary. She's pointing at the TV on the wall and nothing on. So she's just having a nightmare. So I lay down and I hold her. And needless to say, I fell asleep with my little baby girl. And woke up late. No excuses, but she's more important than all y'all, so I don't feel too bad. I don't feel too bad. No offense. No offense. No, Keith, I have not shot it yet. I did not get a chance. I picked it up yesterday. I'll send you a picture, though, later when I get back home. It's pretty damn sweet, little 7.5-inch barrel. I do want to buy, I forget who makes it, the folding stock option. That way I can take my AR and make it backpack size. Marlon says, Guaranteed Sunday is on. Sorry, Kyle, money is more important. Still love you, though. Money is definitely important, never more important than family. And since I had already bet the Sunday play, and I know you had too, I figured I'd just sleep in a little extra with the little one. But yes, Sunday play is underway, and good luck to everybody that is on it. Free pick is a 1-1 draw, not good. How is it not good? You didn't lose any money there, buddy. It's called a push. You get your money back. So let me ask you a question. How is that not good? You didn't lose any money. 1-1. Last time I checked, I know I did go to California public school, but when you take 1 and you add it to 1, that equals 2. You pushed. You didn't lose any money. Well, I'm sorry. You didn't pay for winners. You came for a free play and you pushed. If you wanted a guaranteed winner, you should have put down $50 and got on the Sunday play. Because apparently, we're already 1 goal towards our 3. And I love it. There goes the goals. Mr. Allen, what is going on? What is going on, my brother? Mr. Bayer, good morning. Good to see you as well. Hey, some people, demand perfection, and I get it. Some people demand perfection. But if you want perfection, break out that credit card. Go to the website, cappersdirect.com. That is a lot of money in Africa. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's a lot of money everywhere. World ranked. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Doesn't matter where you are. It's a lot of money to some. It's peanuts to others. There's some people that wipe their ass with a $50 bill. Okay? There's some people that wipe their ass with a $50 bill. Hey, there's some that could really use a $50 bill. Okay? I get it. I get it. Christopher says he agrees with Mr. Robert Allen, the original Robert. Well, we got two original Roberts in here. We were referring to the AKA one called Bozo. Robert S. says, if you take a free pick and you don't do your homework to make sure you agree, and it doesn't work out for you, it's on you. And last time I checked, nobody lost on the free play. Nobody lost on the free play. Nobody lost on the free play. But give me 1 second. Always trying to check something here. World Ranked, we see everything when people make a purchase. We see their first name, their last name, their IP address. We see when they're using a proxy server to hide their IP address. We still see our credit card processor actually decodes it. So even when people come to our website and try and hide where they're from, AKA another service who bought our UFC yesterday and gave it out to his clients. That's probably what he gets, because FC had a bad UFC. But we see everything. Not only do we see the IP address from the proxy server, but we also see the one that they masked, the actual real one as well. That is basically in order to fight credit card fraud. Believe it or not, we get a lot of people, which I don't get. Maybe it's just because we actually win so much. But here's a true story. There's been one individual that has been using stolen credit cards. Actually, there's been two, but we busted one of them. But there's been one for a little while now that uses stolen credit cards, and he signs up with a new account, and a new account, and a new account. And he uses these women's credit cards. He uses, guys' credit cards. I don't know where he gets them from and why you want to use a stolen credit card on our site for sports picks. That just must mean that we actually win that much. But we usually, and I say usually because we've got like a 99.9% success rate, catch him before he's even able to make a purchase. And when he does make a purchase, our system flags it and locks him out, and he can't even access what he used. And then obviously we refund the money immediately back to the card because we want nothing to do that. However, the new updates that our credit card processor implemented protects this. And we go to lengths to make sure people are protected on our website, especially people that are not even our clients. When somebody, like a douchebag from New York, I'm not going to say his name, but he does watch this show, want to use stolen credit cards. We actually just caught him the other day, so we're submitting all the information to his local police department and district attorney's office because we finally busted him. The unmasked IP address, we can do an IP search on our website, and we can find out every user account that logged in from one IP address. So that one made it actually very, very simple. So, Mr. Kabata, if you're watching, might be time to disappear, if you know what I mean. Anyways, so interesting story. You know, the things that actually happen behind the scenes are pretty crazy. FC definitely lost the max fight pick yesterday. On Anthony Rocco Martin. I'm not the best when it comes to judging. I thought it was very close. I thought it could have been 10-9, 10-9, 9-8 in either direction. Obviously, he definitely lost the third round. I know he won I thought he would have won the second round. And I thought the first could have went either direction. So I actually saw it. It could have went either way, and it could have went as a draw as well. But they gave a unanimous decision, 30-27, 30-27. I know Scott, Mr. Zimmerman is definitely not hating. Mr. Zimmerman is definitely not hating. But yeah, he definitely lost that one, that's for sure. And you'll get another one if you were on the max fight pick. And I heard he was sending out an email. FC usually doesn't reply to customers or do anything like that because he's always behind the scenes. I don't know if it was already sent, but there's a possibility that it might be sending now. I'm not sure. Titus says, I'm looking at so many people talking about they lost. What about when you win? I know. Here's the crazy thing. You also said, you just hit the hammer right on the nail there, buddy. Said, I guess it's quiet time when you win and screaming when you lose. Always the case. I mean, I did sweep the board yesterday. I went 3-0 on my personal plays. 3-0 on my personal plays. Not a peep. Not a peep. You know what I mean? World Rank says the call out. LOL. Absolutely. He's going to get more than a call out. He's probably going to get a knock on the door and a set of handcuffs. World Rank says the winner, the next one free guarantee is one of the best offers in the business, in my opinion, for some of his plays. Thanks, Kyle. Always, man. Absolutely, always. Definitely, no news is good news. Yeah, exactly. I definitely enjoy being able to do one. Aaron says, I was too busy counting my money from your sweep. Absolutely, my brother Aaron. Even though we disagree on Aaron's love for the San Jose Sharks and my hatred for the Sharks. I'm just throwing the little pokes at Aaron right there. Trying to poke the fire with hockey coming back. Mr. Allen says, Kyle, do you bet NASCAR? Occasionally, but not usually. You know, you got to think about it. There's a lot more that goes into betting NASCAR than making sure you could be on the right side for the entire race and the engine lets go. You could be on the entire right side and they blow a good year. And there went your bet. Hell, you could be on the entire right side and Kurt Busch starts a wreck and you're 2 cars behind and you get taken out. So, do I bet it? Occasionally, seldom. Not a huge fan of it. A huge fan of the betting side of it. But it does have a place, and I have bet it from time to time. It's just not something I usually do. Christopher Bayer says, I won on all the stayaways last night. Not that bad of a night overall. Very nice, very nice. See, Aaron, it took you a little while to find that shark emoji. I know it did. I know it did. I know it did. It took you a little while to find that shark emoji. Thank you, Mauricio. I appreciate that, man. I was definitely hoping for another sweep today. China Trust Brothers giving up that run in the top of the 9th inning killed our chance for that one. Never says, I'm mad that I'm not rolling with you guys, but I don't like betting online, just my opinion, but Kyle and crew is hands down the best. Thank you, Neverez, and I know when sports get back, you'll be back with us as well. Aaron says, I thought Martin won. I definitely thought it could have went either direction. I was leaning towards that we actually had a winner and thought that we did. Thought that we should have won. But, the decision just didn't go our way. Don't leave it up to the hands of the judges. Michael says, I'm still mad at bait. I would definitely be mad at bait. I mean, I don't know where we're allowed to, submit our complaint forms for that one, but holy hell, you're up 2-0 late and you give up 2 goals, and hell, one of them is so late, it's at the 90-minute mark. I mean, can you talk about getting hosed? You can't get any more hosed than that one. Or like the China Trust Brothers giving up a run in the top of the 9th. Have I learned anything that has changed the way that we cap? We've adjusted, and we just saw it last week with South Korean baseball. There was an adjustment period like 3 weeks in to soccer, and actually it came a little later in South Korean baseball. I think it came in week 4, where it wasn't, anything that was from the teams or any of the information or anything like that. It was what the odds makers were doing. With adjusting the lines, some lines were extreme favorites when they probably should have been a dog. This happened in soccer around the first, actually it was like the middle of the first week of April. And it just happened a little over a week ago. In South Korean baseball, where we had to make adjustments to what the bookmakers were putting out. There was actually quite a few traps and that we've had to adjust for. With the LG Twins being one of them against the Heroes. Yeah, Neiman beat Slava Moisa 3-1 yesterday. That was actually the game that Guaranteed Saturday was on. But we had the over 2 goals with a 3-1 final. So yeah, I mean, we've had to adjust the lines and some traps that the bookmakers put out. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. What else is there? Still a premium play left. German soccer. I still got a personal play. Belarus soccer left. Quite a few games still yet on the board. A lot of fun still to be had. Big Sunday play still going down. Could use a couple more goals in it, but we'll get there. We'll get there, folks. We will. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. A lot of Austria soccer still to go. I mean, they haven't even started yet. Their full slate is still to go. German soccer tomorrow as well. They've in their second division. They've got a game tomorrow. We'll have a play on that one as well. we'll have a play on that one. What else on the board tomorrow? Tomorrow should be a light day. Tomorrow should be a light day, to say the least. But there is a German second division soccer play that we will be playing. So if you're on premium plays and my personal plays, there will be a play tomorrow. Keith says, thanks for the explanations. It's very interesting hearing that kind of stuff. There's definitely an adjustment period, and it usually happens around week 3 to 5, depending on the sport. And it usually, like for example, college basketball, it's usually around week 4, the start of week 4. I was reading Aaron's comment. Where they, the odds are based on last year's power rankings and last year's setups for the most part, 80% of it. But they really haven't adjusted the lines to the new incoming freshmen, sophomores, juniors, or seniors that might have been a transfer or just coming off the bench to a starting role. So there's always that adjustment period where the books make a drastic change in the lines. Yeah, if you remember, Michael says they scored 5 goals yesterday. If you remember, there was actually somebody in here, if I liked them under 5 yesterday, and I was like, nah, they're capable of putting up some big numbers. So, gonna be a good day. Nonetheless, it's still going to be a good day. We still got a premium play to win back a little money on. Anything about college football, as in the start of college football, due to the impact of the coronavirus, or just handicapping college football from the an adjustment period. Yes, there's an adjustment period, if that's what you're asking. As far as them starting, I will tell you this: Ohio State has released their 2020 football season, with September 5th being their first game against Bowling Green. So they released their schedule starting September 5th. Interesting enough, they get the Oregon Ducks on the 12th of September, week 2, and they travel to Oregon. That should be a big game for them right there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I haven't seen any other news. NCAA hasn't released much. I know the NCAA president, Mark Emmert, did say that the college football season could look drastically different outside of the normal college football playoffs, meaning bowl games. And that there's a possibility that there'll be some teams in the FBS. I mean, there's 130 members in the FBS, guys. And I was reading this the other day, that there will probably be, multiple schools that don't have a football program this year. So interesting to hear more and what's going to happen. But everything that I know of for college football is a go. And they will be starting on time, but I haven't seen anything like official. As far as Major League Baseball, I haven't heard anything outside of what took place the other day. As far as Robert says, unless there's a second wave, it's a go at NCAA. I agree. College football funds nearly every other school's academic program and all their sports combined. Tom says, good morning, Kyle. What's going on, Cap Nation? Hope you're all safe and healthy. Thank you, Tom, for tuning in. Glad to have you with us. But yeah, NCAA football, we'll have that. We'll have the NFL. I'll be honest with you guys. It's going to be a fun late summer, early fall, let me tell you. But I do believe that we will see Major League Baseball. Just got to get billionaires and millionaires to agree on a few terms. But I do believe that we'll see some form of Major League Baseball at one point. That I do believe will happen. I do not believe that they'll let the season be lost. So, at one point, we will see it. When that might be, I don't know. Hopefully soon, because they do say the pitchers need 4 weeks to get ready after reporting. So even if they were to report next week, you're still looking at the middle of July now. So if they do start, I would expect it to be the end of July. And what they've been trying to do is they've been trying to get it to, where they play in their own stadiums, yada, yada, yada. I don't know about Texas's ballparks, but I know Texas is allowed to have fans in their stadium if it's outdoors up to 25% capacity. Mauricio says a lot of states the virus is going back up. Arizona has never really petered out. I know that. Their numbers keep increasing, but they were behind on the reporting. They were behind on the social distancing by really a month. So I expect their numbers to continue. I heard their ICU beds are nearly at full capacity in Arizona, at least Banner Health. But they were behind the power curve from everybody. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Marlon says, not for the baseball teams. The roof is retractable, but I'm wondering if they retract the roof, if that will be considered an open stadium, and then they can have 25% capacity. Scott says AZ numbers are going up due to increased testing. That part I do agree with as well. How is the NBA format going to work? I haven't really read into the format yet. I was planning on doing it on some Sunday reading. Marlon says the policy says no. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. See, what they should do is they should just bring... I know it's hot. They should just bring everything to Florida, which they would probably have hurricanes and rain delays. But bring it all to Arizona. They can play out in all the outdoor spring training facilities. They can fill it with some fans. They can sell some booze, some concessions, and something. How long do the players need for each respective sport? I know everybody's different. I think hockey, they're given 2 weeks or 3 weeks. They say pitchers need 4 weeks in baseball. So I'm not sure exactly the timelines, but it's roughly a month to get ready. Basketball, they need extra time to put on their tutus, and LeBron James needs to stretch it out. So, hold on 1 second. Somebody message asking that they couldn't find how to purchase the Sunday play because it already started. We haven't had any more goal updates lately, so hopefully they get us another one before the half. NHL's coming back. Players actually report. I believe it's this next week. When is it? It's I'm trying to remember what day it was off the top of my head. It'll come to my mind here in a minute, I'll tell you. I wanted to say it was the 9th. Right into their playoffs. But they actually have 4 phases, and phase 4 is return to play. I'll see if I can find it, but tomorrow, June 8th, not the 9th. Training facilities will reopen tomorrow. But not full on. I believe it's 6 players taking part at one time, plus a limited number of 6 staff. Phase 3 is the opening of training camps. And I believe that's based on how Phase 2 goes. Phase 4 is playing. It's July 10th training camp starts. I knew it was around the 9th or 10th or something. So July 10th training camp starts. So, and I believe they're giving them 3 weeks, roughly. And I do believe there was room for adjustment by like a week in there as well. So yeah, definitely basketball in the NHL will be back. We just need those pansy baseball players, douchebags, Max Scherzer, the Bryce Harpers, to take a little pay cut and give us fans something to watch, or AKA something to bet on. See if I missed any other questions. Yeah, Robert, the very end of July, first week of August, everything should be back. As of right now, with the exception of baseball, unless they change something in the next week, which hopefully they do. Hopefully they actually make some headway this next week. I believe I hit all the questions so far. Christopher says, if I wasn't a bettor, I would boycott baseball. I'm right there with you. But here's the thing. I am enjoying betting South Korean baseball so much. And we have always dabbled in the Nippon League, Japanese baseball. And that'll be starting, I believe it's on the 14th or the 19th. I can't remember. Of this month. I have to can't remember. Tired. We'll add that to the list. But we've been making so much money on straight KBO already. If we didn't have it, it wouldn't kill me because we're making so much money on the KBO. Keith says, did I ever mention that my son's name is Kyle? No, I like your son. Your son must be a great, great kid. Anybody with the name Kyle is a great individual. Christopher Bear says, my new favorite, the KBO. Absolutely. I mean, it's not to love. Maybe if they could expand and give us about 10 more teams, it would be nice. But the Nippon League in Japan will be a great addition to what we're doing, especially with system plays. Especially with system plays. So, yeah, it's the 19th. It's Friday the 19th of June. And, you know, I will tell you, I have been to many Tokyo Giants games, as well as, what was the other team name? I can't believe I'm forgetting. I think there's a video of me chanting in the stands drinking Chuhais of some Japanese baseball games. So, definitely, oh yeah, the Bay Stars. I got a jersey somewhere, the Yokohama Bay Stars. But I've got the chant, the little horns they hammer, or they clap together. We've nearly incited riots when I was stationed in Japan. I will tell you one thing, they don't do the wave there, okay? They do not do the wave in a Japanese baseball game. And they don't yell charge when the trumpet or whatever the thing goes, charge! When you do it, you're the only voice in the entire stadium. And every Japanese baseball fan will be staring at you with a look of like, what the hell did that American just do? I know because I speak experience. I grew up being drugged to watch the poor, pathetic, miserable LA Dodgers play. My mother is a huge Dodger fan. I'm a Dodger hater. So I know all about the charge. And Mr. Allen, I do know this from experience. When I was in the Navy, I was stationed in Japan, Yokosuka, Japan, for 2.5 years. So we went to a lot of baseball games. Baseball games were cheap. And I will tell you, I've never been to a KBO game. I've been to South Korea 17 times. I've never been to a baseball game in South Korea. But I will tell you this about Japanese baseball. There is no more fun that you could ever imagine at a baseball game than a Japanese baseball game. When the Nippon League starts up, I'm sure they will start airing games just like ESPN's airing 6 KBO games a week. I'm sure we'll get to watch some Japanese baseball. And when they probably won't have fans, so you probably won't see this. But if they do have fans, the outfield of the home and the away side. Oh yeah, another piece of advice. If you ever travel to Japan and you go to a baseball game, I encourage you to. However, if you're going to wear the colors of a team, make sure you're sitting on their side of the stadium. Yes, I said their side of the stadium. If not, it won't be good. You guys thought Raiders fans playing in the black hole were scary? Throwing Charger fans off the balconies and the Raptors? You've never seen a Japanese baseball game. So if you're going to be rooting for the Giants against the Bay Stars, you better be sitting on the right side of the field. Or the park, anyways. But when you go to the game, the outfield is lined with their fan clubs. I don't recommend sitting behind home plate. I don't recommend sitting over by first base or third base. If you ever get a chance to go to Japan and you go to a baseball game and they're allowing fans, you need to sit in the outfield. It doesn't matter what team you sit on, really. Sit in the outfield. The cool thing about Japanese baseball is they allowed you to bring in your own booze and your own food. So we would come in with coolers, but it had to be in a backpack. You couldn't bring in a cooler, but it had to fit in a backpack. So we'd have a cooler inside a backpack with all the chew highs we could drink. And when we ran out, there was girls with mini kegs on their back, walking up and down the rows with a cup and a little mini kegerator on her back, giving you a new chew high. And if you guys have never had a chew high, I encourage you. You will get so messed up so quick. It's a hell of a time. It's even better than that. In the outfield, they have their fan club. Their fan club includes a full band. A full band with many, multiple, those gigantic flags with them waving them. And I will tell you this. Every single player on that team has their own individual walkout song. And it's not just a walkout song. That song continues to play for the entire at-bat. Home or away. But the cool thing is it's not over the loudspeakers. It's the team's fan club. I mean, there's guys out there with the full-on drums. I mean, they've got the big drums like they're in the USC marching band. They've got the big trumpets. I mean, they bring it all in. It is absolutely insane. It's loud. Fans are screaming the chants of every player for the entire at-bat. And it's not just the home team. The away team gets the same respect. They are so respectful there that they even allow the home or the away team to cheer on their players. It's so loud, it doesn't matter if you try and go here, batter, swing and a miss. It don't matter. They never hurt you. I do believe we've got some videos somewhere. Somebody does. Of me in my earlier days. I might have to reach out to a fellow shipmate and see if I don't have it. Robert Allen, you should have your own radio show or podcast. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, they'd actually be better if I didn't have to do the behind the scenes and edit and switch stuff over. I'd be less, and probably if I paid less attention to my cell phone while we were live. But I do appreciate that. But yeah, the Japanese baseball, nevertheless, is kind of like WWF when they're entering the ring. The difference is the fans aren't singing it in WWE or WWF, whatever we call it these days. It's the fans. And it's absolutely insane. And we would show up. I would stop at the 7-Eleven down the street. We'd fill up our bag with chew highs, at least to, get us going. We'd pregame because you have an open container walking down the street. It's legal there. So we'd smash a couple chew highs before we even got into the stadium. But I always brought a box of ice cream with me. Because the 7-Eleven is literally right outside the stadium. It doesn't take long to get in. Literally 3 minutes, you're in your seat. Now, sometimes it was hotter than shit and sweaty and nasty and humid. But it was always good enough to keep those drumsticks cold and solid enough to before you could sit down, crack another chew high, and break out a drumstick and offer one to your neighbor. So we definitely, there we go. Don't tell me this is a score correction coming up, but I believe that looks like it's 2-0. I believe that's 2-0. Where's my goal? Where's my goal reports? Come on, Michael. You're slacking. Right in the extra. I must be ahead of you guys, but I believe it's 2-0 going into the half. There we go. There's our goal. 2-0 at the half. We need one more, folks. One more for another big Sunday guaranteed play winner. But yeah, anyways, Japanese baseball, from a fan's perspective, there's no better time. I've never been to a more exciting game. I've been to a bunch of playoff games in the United States, Major League Baseball, trying to feed the dogs. You got called out. Just teasing you. But there's no better time than a Japanese baseball game. And they're a lot of fun. They're definitely a lot of fun. Let me see something. Just do a quick little check real quick. I don't know. I might have one here, so hang on. Let me check real quick. I know I have them on another computer, but let me just check if I have them right here. Wow, boy, was I skinny. Hong Kong, Japan, China. Nope. Australia. Holy cow. Chile. All right. I will share one picture with you guys, because this is a classic picture. They definitely work very hard as on their craft as a player. That is a fact. Let me see if it'll add it on here, because this is a funny one. This one I laugh at every single. I mean, this is good memories. This right here is good memories. Okay, folks. Going down memory lane. Going down memory lane. This right here. Let me tell you the story. Pattaya Beach, Thailand. Jesse Solar, there's sports to bet today. Yep, there's a lot of sports to bet today. We're making money. Apparently you're not. Pattaya Beach, Thailand. This is probably, I don't even know the year, but it's been a while. But let me tell you, they have t-shirts in Pattaya Beach that say, good boys go to hell, bad boys go to Pattaya Beach when they die. Put it that way, all right? There's no better fun time for a man than Pattaya Beach. There's not many places that you can go and you can walk across the street and go throw a live hand grenade at the gun rentals place, go across the other street, ride an elephant, go about a half a block down, ride those go-karts that do about 70 miles an hour, and when it's all said and done, see a donkey show that makes Tijuana look like child's play. If you know what I mean and you could read between the lines. But here's a little picture from Pattaya Beach. Funny, I have this one on my computer. And you can see the no regulations. World ranked, you're probably correct. Can't confirm nor deny. I am wearing flip-flops, board shorts. I do have a tank top on underneath. They said you have to wear a helmet and a jacket. And if you look really closely, you'll see a Tiger beer bottle between my legs. Doing about 60, 65 on a go-kart. Helmet don't even stay on my head. Beer between my legs. Wearing flip-flops. But they made me wear a jacket and a helmet. Why the jacket and the helmet was important? when I've got a beer between my legs and I'm wearing flip-flops and shorts anyways, is beyond me. So, a lot of good times. Lots of good times. Yep. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Just playing with you, Jesse. Just poking, just having a little fun. Just having a little fun. So, if you guys ever get a chance to go, LT, good morning. Aaron, I'm looking for the. I'm looking to see if I can find a picture for you. Oh, hold on. Here's they've evolved. Here's one that's carrying it on the front. But this is a beer girl. This is not a Chuhai. Chuhai is a form of booze. Oh, they carry them on the back and the front. Taking a look at them. But here, hold on. And it's funny, it's the ladies that serve it. All right, here you go. I'll show you some pictures now, okay? Hang tight. Bear with me, guys. Just a split second, and I'll show you exactly what I was meaning. It's pretty cool. And if you've never been, going to Japan to actually, I mean, Tokyo Disneyland's pretty damn cool too, but to actually see a baseball game there is pretty damn cool. I actually encourage everybody to at least try it once. All right. So I'm going to show you 3 pictures at once just to save time. Here you go. Danny D-Rock, good morning, good morning, good morning. First I heard it was a donkey show. Who we got on that? Mauricio, no laws, drink and drive. We always took the train. We always took the train. LT, good morning, my brother. I hope you're doing safe, and I hope you're doing all right. Mr. Allen, I did have the time of my life. Thailand was absolutely insane. But as you can see here, couple pictures of the booze girl serving the beer at Japanese baseball games. It is a fantastic time. Now I am looking. I'm trying to see if I have some from when from the actual games, the videos. The videos are funny. Man, I was skinny back. Woo! The beaches of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The poor guy we paid to take a picture for us sure couldn't take one. But man, was I skinny. I still had a shaved head back then. Crazy. Alex, good morning. LT, you're fighting a hurricane. I was just reading about that. I have thoughts and prayers with you guys. I hope everything goes okay and you guys make it out unscathed. That's no good. Yeah, Danny, he's in the New Orleans area. So, a lot of fun. And shit, man, we got really off topic. We were just talking about if Major League Baseball didn't come back, how happy we could still be content with just the KBO and then the addition of Japanese baseball when that actually, the regular season opens up on the 19th. And we will have system plays will include some Nippon League, which is for everybody, the Japanese baseball. Alrighty, folks. I think it's time to get you guys on an additional free play. Hopefully this one will win and not push. That way people don't want to come beat me up in the live chat because we pushed. Woo, doggy. Rough crowd this morning. Rough crowd this morning. Thank you, Jesse. I do appreciate that. Alrighty. Let me log in here. Get the most current odds. Just check some things out here. You know, before we actually get to the free play, something that I might do before the NHL starts, I think that there's the possibility that we see a sleeper team advance far into the NHL playoffs. You have to remember, these teams have had months off. Players are going to be coming back. Are they exactly, you know, with the same motivational factor as before? Nashville Predators plus 1,500 to win the Western Conference. Not saying that that's a play, but there's definitely going to be some that I look into. Plus 3,000 to win it all. The teams are in it. Here's the thing. Malik, what's going on, my brother? Here, Robert, I'll show you the pick real quick while I'm chit-chatting. There's the Japanese booze girls. But there are some teams that are definitely attractive when it comes to the long shot odds. AKA the Rangers plus 3,500 to win it all. I mean, they're plus 1,500 as well to when they to come out of the Eastern Conference. Now, there's some good value. The Golden Knights plus 700 to win it all. The Western Conference, they're favored plus 315. But there's some teams that were definitely surging towards the end. The Coyotes plus 1,500. On the Western Conference, they are plus 3,300 to win it all. The Hurricanes plus 4,500 to win it all. I would not count out the long shots in a reboot, basically, and a restart race to the finish. I would not count them out. Here's one thing that I will remind you. There's teams that start extremely well in the beginning of the season. The Coyotes are one. Coyotes, the last couple years, have been fantastic those first 10, 12 games. So take that into consideration when you're looking at NHL for maybe a futures bet. And I'm not a big futures guy, but with this, you're not really, yeah, it's a futures bet technically, but it's not a real long futures bet. It's not, 6-month season. Definitely, LT. Keep me updated. Please send me a text message. Malik says the Flyers were the hottest team in the NHL before the stoppage. However, the stoppage happened. And they may not be the hottest team when they resume. That's a fact. And they're plus 1,200 to win it all. Plus 620 to come out of the Eastern Conference ahead. So, definitely things to consider. There will more than likely be a shakeup or two as far as the NHL goes. Would not be surprised to see a long shot make it to the Stanley Cup Finals. Then you could, depending on the size of your wager, possibly hedge. All right, folks. Time to get you guys on something fun before the rest of the day is over. Taking a look at what I want to give you guys. Second half has started in the Belarus and Minsk game. Alrighty, folks, let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's not like we have too many options, but we definitely still have a few. Alrighty. The line is where I want it to be. I still like it. So give me 1 second. I'm going to put it in the comment section. Nope, not the Czech game. I'm going to give you guys a Portugal, which we've played a little bit of, and we've been successful. Thank you, LT. Please be safe. You and the family, wife, kids, please definitely send me an update. Danny, FC's UFC definitely could have been better. Definitely could have been better. Now, this free play, I'd classify it on the tad bit smaller side of my personal plays or premium play. It's not at the level of a premium play. So a tad bit less. A little more than a free play. A little less than a premium play if you could read between the lines on those ones. But should definitely be a nice one. And as always, like I tell everybody, when it comes to betting the UFC, if you're putting all your marbles on the UFC and not our guaranteed Saturday play or our guaranteed Sunday play, you're actually betting wrong. There's nothing wrong with betting the UFC. There's nothing wrong with betting the UFC heavy. But it's not our best stuff. Our biggest stuff will always be our big Saturday and guaranteed plays and premium plays, etc., etc., etc. And that's always been my take when betting the UFC. Do it with relative caution. Remember, every fighter's got a fighting chance. So there's the free play, guys. Game 701, 702 for 5 dimes for your reference. Portugal soccer. Pacos Ferreira against Rio Ave. We are taking Rio Ave minus $1.34 on the money line. If you get the spread and it's a little bit better, just double check the spread. For instance, on 5 dimes, the spread minus a half is minus 138, or the money line is minus 134. That game starts late. That game starts in 4 hours. Jesse, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Mauricio says everyone stays safe wherever this storm or hurricane is passing by you all. World Ranked has better X been handling the downtime. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him in a while. Danny, how did Nunez do? She did fantastic. Unanimous decision, 50-45. Complete beatdown. They probably should have stopped the fight. Very welcome, Keith. Yeah, the knockout at the very end of the round was insane. So was Sean O'Malley's. All right, folks, I am going to get out of here. Start working on finishing up Monday stuff, which is almost done. Enjoy that free play. I had a blast shooting the shit with you guys, as always. As always. And we will be celebrating soon, folks, all right? We're almost at the 50-minute mark. We got plenty of time for somebody to get a goal. I mean, after all, there it is. Winner, baby. Guaranteed Soccer Sunday play before we get off the air is a winner. 3-0. Thank you, Dynamo Minx. Look at that. We can celebrate before we go. We all get to celebrate together. Congratulations. Let me take a screenshot for our winning post. Soccer Sunday is a winner. Biggest plays of the week are cashing. Belashini Babarusk giving up 3 goals. They were the ones that put up the heat last week for us on Saturday. Thank you, Minx, Dynamo Minx, for the 3-0. Bum-ba-dum. At the 50-minute mark, we get the job done. Easy money, everybody. Easy money, easy money. Over 2.5, minus $1.30. Cashes easily. What? Score correction? No effing way. Just kidding, guys. 3-0, we win. There's Michael. There's Michael. It's always good to be on these ones. See, folks? See how fun it is? See how fun it is? Just think, Alex, you missed a big guaranteed Saturday winner yesterday, too. Don't forget, guys, you guys all know what the biggest games we have are. All right? While the UFC's fun, it's still not the biggest that we have. Or the winningest. That's for sure. But it's the cheapest priced. It's the cheapest price. Not to say that it's not good, because it is good 90% of the time. But he's human. He makes mistakes. Michael says, I scared my kid and my dog running around. Absolutely. We need videos of this. Definitely a great win there. And I'm glad we hung on for the live show. Aaron, no, I will never bet the guaranteed max fight pick as the same as guaranteed Saturday or the Sunday play or my game of the week. You can't handicap a fighter's chance. The puncher's chance. It don't matter how far they're down and out, how big their ass is getting kicked. If they connect with one, you lose. So as always, and I'm open, and I say this openly, I don't bet a UFC fight pick the same that I do a premium play or a personal play. Always much smaller. Now, I make some great money betting as UFC, but it's not as much as I bet on my personal plays or premium plays. And as Mr. Bayer says, it just takes one shot. And I'm not willing to risk $5-10 grand on one shot. And as Christopher said, the other Christopher, you can't handicap judges either. So, but what you can handicap is soccer, baseball, basketball, football. There's no fighter's chance. There's no puncher's, no puncher's chance. There's no judges. Yeah, you've got referees, umpires. but not as big as a factor as putting it in the hands of the judges after 3 rounds. When it could easily go either direction. So, I base his UFC. I bet $300 on a strong lean, $500 on a fight pick, maybe $1,000 on it if he has a top fight pick. $1,000 to $2,000 on the max, depending on how we did that night. If we're winning, I might risk a little more. If we're getting our ass hammered, I might be risking a little bit less at the very end. I base it off a little sliding scale. However, I don't deviate from the plan with premium plays, my personal plays, or any of our guaranteed games that we put out. If that makes any sense at all. I don't deviate from any of that game plan. Not one bit. But yes, definitely make money betting the UFC. That's a fact. Just not as much. Because of those other variables. It's like somebody asked earlier about betting NASCAR. The reason why I'm not a big NASCAR bettor is because there's variables that you can't handicap for. Blowing a tire on the last lap. Having an engine let loose. Kurt or Kyle Busch causing a wreck. So one of the biggest things that I do and we do as a company when it comes to, sports betting and handicapping is we try and take as much of the gamble factor out. Breaks fail, there you go. We try and take as much of the gamble factor out of the equation. If you can eliminate the gamble factor as much as possible, your success rate will be higher. It's not that we're taking games playing it safe, but we try and take the gamble out of the equation. I mean, hence, I think we went almost 3 full months before losing a game of the week. And Guaranteed Saturday's right about there right now after winning yesterday. So Michael says, so bet big on sim. Yes. Bet your 401k and your Roth IRA on the sim plays. Absolutely. Absolutely. Twice on Mondays, okay? Twice on Monday. Double up effect. Just kidding. Don't do that, folks. So, that's the difference between winners and losers in this industry. Some are out there to gamble, while some are out there to take the gamble out of the equation. I'm here, folks, to tell you that I try and take the gamble out of the equation. Alex says, put your house on Guaranteed Saturday. Absolutely. I do agree. Twice on Sundays, though. Robert, I'm all in on sim games. The only sim games that I bet are the Tijuana Turtles. Okay? The Tijuana Turtles sim plays. Those are the only ones that I bet. Now, if you missed the Sunday play, it's okay. You can get on premium plays. You can get on personal plays for Monday. All right, folks? All right, just like we did just a few minutes ago, enjoy that free play. If you haven't already done so, give us a big thumbs up in the video. It definitely helps get our video trending on YouTube in the right direction. I'll try and be a little more proactive with the live shows, come live a little more often, even if I don't have a free play, because we don't always have a free play with the downtime special because there's not that many games. But even if I don't have a free play, I'll try and start going live a little more. I know the last couple weeks I've been a little relaxed, and I've been enjoying life a lot. But, the new Taiga wakeboard boat, that's in the shop getting service. And it's too damn hot to take the fishing boat out. Let me tell you, it's too hot. The Jeep is in the shop getting a new aluminum radiator, new fan, because we had a little heating issues. So all my toys, although I do have my 46 Willies, but that's in storage until the new house is done in 10 days, 9 days actually. 9 days, actually. Michael says, Kyle, how are we planning to thank the KBO and Belarus Soccer League? I'm going to beg them to continue and not stop. If they could just continue to play nonstop, just roll right into next season. Because I got to be honest, man. I mean, I'm going to be real honest. Belarus Soccer, they have treated us so well on all these big guaranteed plays. We have had some great success. Thank you, Robert. Be safe. Enjoy your Sunday. All right, guys, I am out of here as well. Going to wrap it up. I'm going to start working, finishing up Monday's stuff. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Remember, no honeydews allowed today. That shit was all supposed to be done yesterday. All right? No weed picking, no unless it's another kind of picking. No yard duties, all right? No mowing the lawn, no fixing sprinkler heads, no painting, no nothing. If your wife or your significant other has issues and you need to do things around the house, make sure that shit is done on Saturday because it is Sunday, which means it is do whatever you want day. All right? You guys have my full permission and blessing. All right? Enjoy your Sunday. Remember, be safe, be healthy, be respectful to the people around you, and have a great Sunday, guys. All right? Be safe. And remember, this goes to everybody. Doesn't matter what game you're betting. Bet responsible. Okay? Bet responsible. Bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid, all right? All right, guys, take it easy, and we'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Have a great weekend. Or the rest of the weekend. No weed picking. That shit's for Saturdays. Take it easy, guys. Thanks, Brian, Tom, Robert, Michael, Christopher, the other Christopher, the other Robert, Alex, Mauricio, Aaron, Mr. Davis, Jesse, World Ranked, LT, Danny, and everybody